sometimes you gotta pray for a victory. Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had.
Guys, I'm just with Gabriel's Wildlife and he's brought me down to a local waterfall, a place where it's extremely common to see diamond pythons and whatnot. And we thought, oh, we might get one today. It's a little bit overcast. For anybody who frequents the channel a lot, you'll know I've wanted to see a Heath Monitor, a Varanus Rosenberg eye, a Rosenberg's monitor for a very long time. You would know I want to keep one. And we have just walked down onto the rocks here and Gabriel goes, lace monitor. I go, no, that's a Rosenberg. Oh, and he's just absolutely chilling there. He's probably a few years old. These guys are a beautiful animal. When they hatch out of the termite mounds, they got this beautiful bright orange down their body, and then they turn more into that. They look a little bit like lace monitors. If you look at the face, they look a bit like a sand monitor, and the stripes are the dead giveaway. But that is a beautiful little Rosenberg. That is absolute cracker. Gabriel didn't bring his camera down, so he's run back up to the car to grab his proper camera so he can try and get some proper photos. So I'm not going to get too close because I don't want him to run off in the meantime. So we'll just sit here, observe, wait for Gabriel to come back, then we'll try and get a few closer shots. There he is there. So you can see the patterning on the face. He's got the stripe behind the eye, much like a Gouldy, a sand monitor. Much duller colours than a lace monitor, and then those stripes down the tail. So it can be hard to tell, but with a keen eye and a love for Varanus, you can tell the difference between Rosenbergs and various. And that is a beautiful Rosenberg's monitor. Hopefully he doesn't run off before Gabriel comes back, because I think there's some people which might want to come and have a look. Now these guys were so high on my list to find this season. Probably top of my list, to be completely honest with you, but we weren't even planning on, hopefully, excuse the wind, it's a bit windy. Oh no, he's leaving. Don't leave, buddy. Don't leave, Gabriel will be upset. Don't leave, yes. Sprawl the legs out there. Oh, he sprawled the legs out. So he just wanted to get a bit more comfier. And look who's back. Get your camera.
No, I left it home.
Oh, he just ran all the way up to the car and he's forgot it. Literally as we're walking down here, Gabriel's saying, you see tigers down here, and I'm like, you'd probably get Rosenbergs as well, because it's literally heath habitat. Like, it is all heath scrub, heath bushes all around here. And exactly why he's on this rock, that is hot. It's cold, it's windy, it's overcast, but this rock is holding the heat. Beautiful. That is day week. So probably a year made. And it's just incredible how calm he is. He's not too phased by us here. Lace monitors always seem to be a bit more flighty. They'll hit the legs straight up a tree quicker. But this guy is not phased at all. I'm really blown away by the patterning on the tail too. It reminds me of the bicycle dragons that we saw down in South Australia. That is just beautiful lizard. That is absolute cracker, guys. And there's nothing better than when an animal lets you spend time with it. Gabriel's sitting right there, probably 1.5 meters. I'm sitting right here, probably 2 meters, and he is not fussed. That heat on that rock is more important than us. That is cracker. All right, we'll leave you to it, dude. We're gonna go have a look at this beautiful waterfall and see if we can pull up any pythons, or maybe a big boyfriend of yours. Alrighty. Rosenberg monitor left on the rock to bask up. We've got a side quest at the moment. One of Gabriel's pups has just gotten out. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys this waterfall. I've torn my meniscus, so I'm not very mobile right now. We'll give you a quick look at this waterfall. Look at that, beautiful. We'll be back. We've got to go get this dog.
Olha a porta da garagem, vê se a porta da garagem tá fechada e fecha os dois na casinha, tá bom? Fecha os dois na casinha.
And there's your Portuguese lesson for the day. That means thanks, Grandma, for catching the dog and getting him back inside. We don't need to run off. We're going back to the falls. And our little mate was still back out here. He's just taking a little rest under the scrub there. And look at that, you can see, again, camouflage. We just stepped off this rock and he scared the shit out of me. He was right there. Beautiful lizard. And he's got absolute prime real estate, doesn't he? There he is there. Beautiful flowing water. $1 billion views. Look at this. I'm gonna lose me hat. Look at that. You can see why he set up shop here, eh? No way.
That's madness.
Turn Merton's water monitor there. There you go, that classic goanna walk. Swaying side to side, body up in the air, tongue flicking, pissing off from us. What an absolute pleasure that is day, mate.
Worth the drive?
Worth the drive any day of the week. We're just working our way down the rock face here now. Gonna go down to the falls and have a look. We got our first water skink, little Eulanthus koi, just hanging out on the side of the rock there, waiting for a little feed to come running past and he'll smash that up. These dudes are cracker. They're classic when you get a whole lot of them running around doing funny things. Super cool little lizards. What a beautiful spot this is. You can see the huge chunks of sandstone as well as Gabriel's arse that have just snapped off over the years and ended up down in there. Sort of like a bit up at Sawn Rocks at Narrabri. And it's just left sort of these steps all the way down. And that's a big gravid water skink right there actually. Big fatty. And yeah, this is normally a hotspot for diamond pythons. Normally. We may still come across one.
Yo, new year, new money, but it's the same old me. Need the yard that don't come cheap before I get 8 gold teeth. They wanna play with sticks and stones, I'm calling them Jamie T. Up chasing coins like Sonic, could trust me, they don't sleep. Play my songs out of whip, she said keep that shit on repeat. Gotta calculate steps, I gotta take a step back and breathe. Life got busy, I turned 18, moved out, all that I had was a dream. Wanna see all of my people free, but I ain't Martin Luther.
Yeah. So we have had a bit of a trudge around here and we haven't seen the diamonds. And normally they're pretty 100% sight here. And so I'm a bit worried the rumours are true. So these diamond pythons actually used to sit on this ledge here where you can see the water skink. See how well he goes with that, eh? They normally sit on that ledge, they hide in there, they'll flatten those bushes. So apparently there was a huge breeding ball of like 5, 6, 7 diamond pythons all on that ledge around here somewhere. And it was posted in a snake ID page on Facebook. And obviously everyone's like, where's that, where is that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, within the next couple of days, someone came down to see if they were still here because they were worried about poachers and what could happen to the snakes with everyone knowing. And this is the problem with social media. This is the problem with giving out spots. This is the problem with easily accessible places. Those plants down there, the ferns, everything was trampled, absolutely trampled. Someone had climbed down there and undoubtedly taken the entire breeding ball of diamond pythons. 5, 6, 7 adult, healthy, reproductive snakes gone from their environment, from this spot. Top order, apex predator, gone. In someone's timber box in their house somewhere. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh look, the signs really do lead to that's what's happened, but I really hope it hasn't. I hope they're just dispersed, but yeah, there's a lot of signs, a lot of clues and a lot of rumours and whispers that that's exactly what did happen in this beautiful spot. Hopefully some more snakes will return and yeah, hopefully they can continue to live in peace here along with our Rosenberg monitor and our Eulanthus koi down there, but yeah. Time will tell. If anyone comes to this spot and spots them here, I'd love to know if you're still having the pleasure of seeing our beautiful diamond pythons of Sydney.
With it, billion but I ain't finished. 10 years on, I'll be still here.
Now I don't know if it'll be, no it won't be in this video, but I don't know if it'll be in a dog hair on the camera. I don't know if it'll be in a coming video or a couple of weeks away video, but we did some night herping in the Hawkesbury a few nights this week, and we had the red death adder, and I was talking about the leaf litter that they blend into. This is the exact stuff. So this with the reds, the browns, the oranges, this is the stuff that our death adders blend into, and they just disappear in that. They'll go in there, they'll put their little caudal lure in front of their mouth and they'll wiggle it in front. Bird, mouse, rat, lizard comes through, goes to eat the little worm, bang, death adder lunch, dinner, breakfast, afternoon tea. How good is that? How cool is that? We're gonna start ascending and see if we get anything else.
Billion, but I ain't finished. 10 years on, and we still here, yeah. Bill it. From the ground up, man, bill it. Stick with it, see results in a minute. In it, you're tripping. This kid ain't got no limit. Billion, but I ain't finished. I kept my head down, I'm still it.
I'm gonna go a gutter with this knee. Oh, got another water skink, eastern water skink here. Oh, that's another gravid female. Look how fat she is. Look how fat these girls are at the moment. They're gonna pop any day. Alright, stop 2 for the day. We squeeze through them, well, don't mind the wind. We squeeze through them little concrete blocks and saved ourselves about 2 seconds because 10 metres up the road there was more blocks. It's an old abandoned golf course by the looks of it, and there's just trash and rubbish everywhere. So we're going to do a bit of flipping. It's nice, cool and overcast. So probably good temps for stuff to be under garbage at the moment. So fingers crossed we can get a good look at a snake. First snake of the video. Let's go, eh?
I just lost a shear.
You did not. You did not.
Yeah, I did.
Must have been a little one.
Yeah, it was small ass. Was that a little skink? Yeah.
First he loses a taipan, now he loses a she-oak.
Oh no, they're just skinks everywhere.
Little skinks.
Yeah, they're not shear.
Little garden skinks.
Yeah.
What, you get stuff under these stuff with the ground's not even flat?
Yeah.
That board, that's the go.
Yeah, it's a good board, eh?
You can see there's just bits of tin scattered everywhere. Obviously there's a big pile of stuff here.
Oh, there's another skink that just ran there.
There's a huge pile of garbage here. Obviously old buildings and sheds from when it, oh,
What is it?
a cockroach. From when it was a happening golf course, obviously not anymore. There's a concrete slab here. I think a Eulampris just run under here somewhere. He's gone. Yeah, big concrete slab with obviously some kind of building which has been destroyed and remnants just left. Fantastic reptile habitat. Potentially.
Smoking on his eye, swear really got me fried. I've been through a lot, I swear it helps me clear my mind. We put some work on the streets, we in overdrive. Saving 30% just to pay the fines. Only hit my phone if you need a 3-5. We making business moves, everyone is justified. My old lady dialed me up like when you coming home. I'm a man in these streets is my home. We doing 2-for-1s, work until we see the sun. They love the presence of my voice like I'm Big Pun. I switched the Prezi out for the day just. Sometimes I gotta ask God why they hate us. I see the fake smiles on these boys like veneers. I've been counting up, cause it's my golden year. Popping ace of spades to wash away the tears. I ain't seen an L in the last 5 years.
So I just said to Gabriel, have you ever come here and not found anything? Because it was really looking that way. He literally picks up that sheet, red belly shot out, and it's just gone under this sheet here. So we'll flip this up and we'll have a look at this. It's not a massive red belly, but it's not a small one. Fairly chunky for the length, so yeah, pretty cool. We'll have a look at him. There he is, beautiful. Look at the colour of the head on him.
Wow, that's a good looking red belly.
Wow. Yeah, that's a cracking little red belly. I've not seen one with that much of a browny coloured head. Beautiful, beautiful red-bellied black snake.
Did
you get him?
I love
Where'd it go? The old Gabriel special.
Oh, there's a marshy here.
Snake is gone.
There is not.
No! I really need to complain more often. I was complaining. Gabriel flips a red belly, now he's flipped a marsh snake. Now I've cared for and rehabbed quite a lot of these, but I've never actually herped one. So there's a lot of them in the Hawkesbury. And something I'm noticing here is his little facial features aren't super pronounced. Normally they have the really vivid, obvious yellow to white stripes on the face there, but he's sort of only just got the little one. Is it above the lip? Yeah, and not behind the eye. So yeah, very different. Their other normal name is the black-bellied swamp snake, so you can see that there, black belly. They are an elapid, they're a venomous snake, disinclined to bite. I have been bitten by a very young one in the past. It gave me an absolute dog of it. Oh, he's about to. He was about to give me a lick there. I have been bitten by one in the past. It gave me an absolute cracker of a headache for about 4 hours or so. So yeah, it's not something you want to get bitten by any means. And something pretty cool and interesting. You can see this guy's copped a bit of a bite out of him at some point. I wonder what that would be from. Probably from a lizard, maybe a bluey, or a water dragon, maybe a small lace monitor. But yeah, he's definitely copped an injury, and you can see it would have been quite a significant one, and it's just healed on its own. So it just goes to show how tough these reptiles are. Even without human intervention, out here in the middle of the scrub, they heal with no issues whatsoever.
Need a victory lap. Let's take a victory lap. Let's take a set to relax. I fell in love with the streets is loving me back. I put my all in this game.
Very, very different marsh snake to what I've seen. The head even looks a bit swollen. Limited patterns, but beautiful snake nonetheless. I love these guys.
I may never get a Grammy, but I got them in the streets. Everyone around me know that's a fact. I told my talents all over, man, they play me everywhere on the map. I don't fall in love, often told her don't get attached. Running out of space for clothes in my closet. My favorite notification is deposit.
And that marsh snake is perfect red belly food, so he's very game laying there and there. He'll very well end up in the belly of that beautiful red-bellied black snake. Another collapsed old building over here. Not too much on the ground around this one actually. Got a couple pieces here. What do we got? Oh. You always got to try the little one. Looks like something's squeezed under there. It's a little skink. There's got to be something under there. You'd never lift it though. What?
Big water dragon. No water dragon.
Water
skink.
Another skink. Oh, there's a Eulamprus up there, about to pop out the other end. The water skink. Whoa, there he goes. Whew, wind is picking up. We just missed the biggest red belly. It was huge. Gabriel picked up this big piece, but it was this big heavy piece of sheet metal, but I was a little bit too far away to run over because I've absolutely busted my knee. I'm struggling big time as it is. And it just shot out the other side. It looked like a big gravid female. Beautiful dark red belly, good size. But yeah, didn't want to hustle her and she just bolted off into the scrub anyway. Would have been cool to show you, but it's not a snake, but we got something cool to see. Where is it? Oh, was it just on top like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Look at that. That's not a bad sized snake. What is it?
Red belly skin.
Red belly skin. How do we know?
You can tell it's an elapid by the belly scales, and nothing would be this dark and this big here. So, red belly.
There you go. Easy as that, eh?
I think we done really good.
And I've said it in previous videos, guys. If you're out flipping rubbish, young fellas, if you haven't heard about it, this is asbestos that I'm standing on. It's not good. You don't want to breathe it in. We're out in the open here, so it's pretty okay. But if you break that stuff and the particles go into your lungs, it causes, someone was really good in the last video I spoke about. They actually told me the diseases it caused, but it's like a cancerous type disease and basically just destroys your lungs. You can't breathe and you die. Very slowly and very painfully. Oh, I saw a little skink go under here before. Oh. It's made a fool of me. So yeah, just flipping or walking on this stuff, just always be very mindful, very, very careful. Look at that old pushy. What do we got?
Little marsh snake.
Another marsh snake. Little bubba. Wow, he's
tiny.
He's really small.
Look at that. He is tiny.
So there you go. He is tiny, tiny. So there you go. That is a better example of a marsh snake. There you go. The head's much more slender. You got the white, the yellow line behind the eye, under the eye, above the lip. That is normally what you get when you're looking at a marsh snake. Hemiapsis signata. Wait, oh, he's under my shoe. And he's just curled up under my shoe. Now this is probably the size. I'll just get a better grip on him so I don't stress him out, bear with me. This little fella is not much smaller than the one that bit me. Now the one that bit me was one I had in care for probably, it was for a few weeks. No, it was probably for 2 months actually. It'd been bitten by a cat and needed antibiotics. For about the 2 months, I think I maybe did 4 to 8 weeks of antibiotics, so I had to grab him out of the enclosure each day. Well, every 3 days, inject him with medicine, and not once did he ever bite me. He was very well behaved, he was happy to be handled, and then when it got to the time where I had to release him, he decided, wow, he was like, wow, I'm back out in the sun, I'm home, let's go. He got excited, spun around, latched onto my finger, gave me a pretty bad dog of a headache for about 4 hours, and he wasn't much bigger than this. So a bite from a large individual, you probably wouldn't want it. I think it's in Scott Iper's book. I think it was Scott Iper. I'm pretty sure it was a marsh snake. He got bitten by one and it blew his arm up like buggery. So everyone always reacts different. So yeah, you definitely don't want to go around getting bitten by any venomous snake. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful little marsh snake. Oh, hello. Now the only other snake in this genus is the grey snake, which we got out at Narrabri. So I never even thought about it, but I've actually ticked off all that genus. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Gabriel just brought up, let's get the sun going this way. Hey, look at those little facial patterns just brought up. Imagine the size of the little skinks that this guy would be getting into his belly, just creeping around, getting sleeping skinks and whatnot. They'd be tiny, absolutely tiny. Yeah, literally the size of his mouth. I wonder if he'd pick up some tadpoles as well. But yeah, cracking little lizard. Little snake. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to offend you. Alright, there you go, little dude. Yeah, good. How many snakes is that so far?
That's 4.
4 snakes.
That's a good day.
Not bad. So like potentially old clubhouse, or God, hopefully the video isn't too dark for you guys. Old clubhouse, or have you ever flipped the blue tongue?
No.
No blue tongue. So we just flipped a mainland she oak, which is one of the main things I wanted to tick off my list today. Gabriel flipped the tin and then disappeared under the long grass. We were searching through the long grass. He come flying out and then he disappeared again. So now my hopes are high that we will be able to get a she oak, which is in the Cyclodomorphus family, the same as our pink tongue skinks. So they're a skink like our blue tongue. They sort of look a bit like blue tongues. They resemble them, but they are in a bit of a different family, the Cyclodomorphus family. got to feed this stuff in here everywhere. Literally everywhere. Actually, how do things even fall down like this? Like, surely they don't just collapse over time. Like, what's happened? A bit of urbexing going on.
To the sky, never let them blow. Only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky. Never let them blow. Only thought you should know. Hands held high.
Another house going on. Oh, yeah, that's the winner. Look at this piece. Go for it. What do we got?
Probably need 2 to lift it.
Let's go. This one. Oh,
What is it?
nothing.
You want to lift the bottom one? I got it.
Wouldn't bloody read about it, would ya?
So the first time I was here, the roof was still in there, and now it's probably 12 months since I was first here, and now it's all collapsed.
Well, there you go. I said that because before I was just saying, do these just fall down on their own or do people smash them? But yeah, obviously it just collapsed.
Hands held high, raise them up to the sky. Never let them blow.
Oi!
There we go.
Let's go! Yes! That is what we came for. This is the Mainland she oak. Let's go. A little bit of a regen on the end there. Beautiful little belly on him. Look at that. Oranges throughout. He's got a little bit of a regenerated tail just on the end. Not a whole lot. So he's doing pretty well. He's got the majority of his tail there. And there is that little blue tongue. That is why people mistake them for blue tongue lizards. But as I was saying earlier while we were walking around, they're in the Cyclodomorphus family. So the same as our pink tongue skinks. We've had those in one video, but again, these are very different. Our pink skinks are arboreal lizards. They love to climb trees, get up high. These guys just live, obviously, out here in these grassy paddocks. And you can see the colours on him. Hopefully you can see the colours on him. The lighting's really not that great, and neither is the wind, but he's got the yellows on him. He is cracker. I've been wanting to see one of these guys for a very, very long time.
Who's there? Yeah. First name, put your last hands in the air. Yeah.
How cool is that, guys? First Mainland she oak or Eastern she oak on the channel here. Our first marsh snake herped and our first Venomous Rosenberg herped. 3 new species for herping ticked off the list. That is a day and a half for me. As well as our red-bellies. That is absolutely cracker. And yeah, I'm so happy to see one of those she oaks. I've been wanting to see one for so long. They're just a little lizard, eating insects, snails, whatever else is cruising out here through these grasslands. I'm pretty sure they're widespread all throughout the east coast. Whether you want to call it the Mainland she oak, the Eastern she oak. Yeah, over the moon with that. That is absolutely cracker. I wasn't even planning on getting a whole video for today, but I reckon I literally could. I didn't bring the drone, I just wanted some drone shots. If those diamonds were at the falls, we would be absolutely on fire. Wouldn't that be absolute cracker? But yeah, I do want to get some drone shots of the habitat, probably here and at the falls. We might do a second day down here. We'll really do some damage. We'll get a cracking video for you lot. Also, do you guys want to see more of this guy on the channel? Or if not, I can just sort of like chop him out of the videos. Just let me know. What do you reckon? Chop him off. Chop him off, he says. Look at him, he's even getting on the ringers train.
Oh no.
He's turning.
Bad influences around.
He's just got the sleeves. He's got ringers with the sleeves. Alright, and a tip for the young'uns out there. Be careful walking around, especially when you got daggy old shoes. I just got a nail in my foot.
And listen to your mates when they tell you.
He literally said, be careful, don't get a nail in your foot. There you go. I knew we were having too good of a day. You just can't have that good of a day without something going wrong. Ugh, not ideal. Good thing we've only got a 20-minute walk back to the car, eh? Oh, it's the same foot as my knee. Dramas. All in a day's work, I reckon. This is going to be a cracker video, guys. I'm actually really excited for this one. I also want to jump in, have a look at that. You've probably seen it throughout the video. Blessington, watch. How beautiful is it? This watch is made and designed by a couple of brothers in Penrith, here in Western Sydney. Well, not here in Western Sydney where I live. We're in South Sydney. But yeah, absolutely cracking, beautiful watch. This particular watch is the Western Diamondback. And you can see the snake scales throughout it, the colors. Each watch is uniquely designed on a different snake in this series, but it's also the wildlife series. So you get kangaroos, crocodiles, blue tongues. Sorry, good bug in my throat. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful watches. Highly recommend. Very affordable. Little snake up there, Blessington. It is a beautiful, beautiful watch. Super comfortable. I'd never worn one before this, but I wear this thing everywhere. I wear it going out. I picked this beautiful color. So you can wear it with anything. I can wear it when I go out. I can wear it out herping. I can wear it to the shops. It's just beautiful, guys. I seriously cannot recommend it enough. And they've just dropped a tiger snake. I want to get my hands on that so bad. Blessington, do yourselves a favour. There you go, public golf course. Visitors welcome. How good is that? What about She Oaks welcome? No, definitely not. We're gonna start heading back up now. Try get the car out back between the blocks. And then, yeah, that'll probably be it for the day, but we'll definitely be back. I really hope this wind hasn't been affecting the footage too much. If it has, I apologise, but yeah, we're definitely going to be back. Yeah. No, turn. No, tiny bit. Stop. No. Straight. That way a little bit. That way. Yeah. A tad. Just to get past this log. All right, now straight. Just fully straight. How'd this guy get a license? Is he on international? All right, you're clear on this side now, so you're good. Yeah, straight.
Oh, fuck,
easy does it, baby.
Oh my god.
Did he pass his Australian driving test? Have you still got your international driver's license?
No, what the fuck?
Put him in the air like a penny. I blow with the breeze, flow with the...
Look where we are and look who it is.
Back in South Sydney.
Back in South Sydney. Back for more Portuguese speaking lessons. We are heading back down. So last time I didn't bring my drone, and this video is going to be cracker. It's going to be one of the best videos I've ever made, I think. So I really wanted to come back and get some drone footage of the falls, and we'll go back over to the golf course and potentially find some more snakes. We didn't get the python down here last time, so we'll try get the python, and then whatever else we can pull up. My knee is a lot better to the first half of this video, so yeah, we'll give it a crack, get down there and see what's going on.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory.
Alrighty, we are back at the falls, but it is bloody hot today, so probably way too hot for a diamond to be out basking, a diamond python, but there are a lot of shaded areas, so we'll go for a bit of a walk and see if we can have any luck. My knee's a bit better, so we can probably go for a bit of a scramble through the rocks there and see if we can pull anything up.
Just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cut to see.
I haven't even moved. I just realised there's a water dragon chilling right there. Yeah, here's a water dragon. Eastern water dragon. I'm sure literally everyone on here has seen a million of them in their lives. For anyone overseas, these guys are absolutely everywhere. He's a little bit in the sun, a little bit in the shade, just soaking up the scenery, much like we are. Having deja vu. Look at that.
They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these days. Do a rock and roll, Lex account a blue face. The whole world know my name off a mixtape.
So not much luck. We got our little Intelligama leisure eye, our Eastern water dragon. We got our drone clips, which you already would have seen because they were at the start of the video. So tricked yous because that was actually today. We're still yet to have a Gabriel's, not Spanish, what language? Portuguese lesson. Here's a good one I found out on our last trip away, which will be coming out in the next couple weeks in the new year. We got a outback Queensland trip where we went looking for inland taipans, got a wealth of species along the way, but we also found out how to say SpongeBob SquarePants in Portuguese. How do we say it?
Bob Esponja.
Bob Esponja.
That was Josh's favourite thing. The whole trip. He would radio me saying that 3 hours at night. I thought he had a reptile, but no.
What about the SquarePants?
Calça quadrada.
There you go. Bob Esponja quesadilla. That's oh, going crazy not finding anything. I'm gonna head back over to the golf course, get some more drone clips there, which you guys again would have already seen, and we'll see if we can pull up anything else while we're over there. And I think it might be time after that for a bit of a frothy, eh?
I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the.
What do we reckon of Gabriel's new plates? Taipan.
I just can't fumble another one now.
Can't fumble one. Do we reckon this is a good omen or a what would be the opposite of a good omen?
Bad luck charm.
Or a bad luck charm for the trip ahead. Yeah, we're heading out to Uluru in a week. We're potentially already out there when this video is on, heading out for inland taipans. Kuba Pedy on the way, and then heading over into WA for the Western Desert Taipan temporalis. I can't get this off my head. So yeah, let's hope it is a good luck omen. Let's go flip some tin. Alrighty, we are back at the golf course. I don't know why I keep talking, because I don't even know if these clips are going to end up in if we don't find anything. But we are back at the golf course, and you would have just seen the absolute cracker clips. Oh, you know what I just realised? If I wanted to get drone clips of Gabriel flipping, he's probably wearing different freaking clothes, so it's going to look dumb as shit. It's going to look so dumb. Maybe this is pointless. That's alright. Just bear with me. You understand now why earlier those clips he was wearing different clothes. But I also spoke a bit too early about my knee. It started locking and clicking in and out of place now, which hasn't happened before. So we might be needing some surgery. We're still mobile. We're more mobile than we were how long ago do you reckon we were here? 3 weeks?
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks ago, so yeah. Alrighty, we should get something down here. It'll probably just be something we've already seen. There's nothing here we haven't seen yet, is there?
Tigers.
Yeah, so you get the odd tiger snake here, but it's mainly your marshies, your she oaks and your double Bs. Notice how he didn't try and drive in this time?
Learned my lesson.
We're not having much luck here. I just filmed the awesome clips which you've seen of Gabriel flipping before. But I forgot to tell you is how I stood on that nail. I freaking had to go get a tetanus shot. She's like, the last tetanus shot you had was when you were 5. 25 years ago. 25 years ago. I'm 30. I bet you didn't reckon that, eh? Oh look, don't look a day over 20. I got told 20 this week, 23 this week. This is where our she oak was. Actually, he was under here. What do we reckon? Ba-bow. So lucky I did get the tetanus shot because I don't even know what I cut my foot on there, but we're bleeding. We are bleeding brothers. There was just a she oak under this other piece. So what they do, I can't remember if I filmed it last time, but they just go woof. They just disappear into the long grass, and you just so hard pressed to find them. You got to be really, really quick, where they just go bang and they disappear. They're like little worms. So they're really enjoying this spot around here. I don't know if it's because of the dead wood around, if that's their vibe. There's a good food source around here, maybe lots of bugs in this hollowed out timber. But yeah, he's gone. Alrighty, no bingo there. Not one animal except for our eastern water dragon. I will chuck today's clips in just because it's a bit of a shit talk and a bit of yapping. You might enjoy that stuff. I think some of you do. You don't all want to see the animals. That's all wet and disgusting. Now you got herpes. Oh, you already had that. Asbestos. What's under there? Now he's got asbestosis. Let's go.
It's the next disease that
Yeah, so I'll chuck it in anyway. It gives you guys a bit of context on why we're wearing different clothes when we're flipping. But yeah, absolutely cracker video, guys. Like I said, I'm so keen to see how this all comes together. Some of the footage and just us being us, having a good time, talking shit, finding stuff. It's what we do. It's what we do best. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. And yeah, leave us a comment. It really helps. And we will see you guys next week. Probably getting close to our Queensland videos. We'll see you there. Say bye.
Bye.
A lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these